I'm Dora Habrook of Enlightened Equine Workshops. We are here at the White Stallion Ranch, which is our workshop venue. It's a great venue because it's got everything we need. We've got obviously accommodation for students and meals, but we also have freezers for our cadaver legs that we use for teaching, and we've got classrooms, and it's just a beautiful place to be. I want to talk a little bit about how I came to be here in Enlightened Equine Workshops and in the healthcare profession. I started out 12 years ago, and it was really I was not looking for a new profession. I thought maybe this could take me there eventually, but I was just interested in learning more about feet and possibly learning to trim my own horse's feet. So I started out with a 2-day weekend workshop for horse owners, and I have to say I got really lucky. I just found the right people right away. I wasn't even looking. It was just pure luck. And so I actually only trimmed one cadaver foot in that 2-day class because there was a shortage of feet. And I remember, and it was like a laminated foot too, so I had to be very careful trimming the right tissues and not trimming the ones that shouldn't have been trimmed. But I remember going up to one of the two instructors to get her critique, and she looked at the foot and she went like, yeah, I think this will work out okay. And so I went home after this to trim my own horse, and I trimmed her for a few months successfully, and then I thought, well, I'd like to learn more about this, and maybe I can do this professionally. I felt like, I don't completely suck at it, so maybe there is a chance. So I'm from Austria, so at the time I was living in Austria, and I went looking around for a clinic that would teach me more, but maybe also with the long-term view of becoming a professional. And I happened to ask one of the two instructors, and she said, of the first clinic I went to, and she said, if English isn't a problem, go to this group. And they were teaching a clinic in Spain at the time, and so I booked my flight. I went there, expanded my trimming, and I also happened to meet my now husband, Steve. So yeah, long story short, I've been, with this group, attended their yearly clinics every year ever since, and very quickly started, teaching a little bit here and there too. And what that has taught me is it's very important to get a handle on what tissues to trim and what tissues not to trim, and that there is no hard and fast rule. It's not like a recipe in a cooking book that you follow. And also, trimming is not just about the act of shortening the horse's foot. Hoof care really starts with the horse's diet, with the horse's environment, with the horse's use. All of those factors go into healthy feet. And that is what we teach at our clinics, and I think that is very important. And also, what I have seen over these last 12 years is that now I'm using recipe again, but our recipe for putting together these clinics really works. I have seen it over and over that, it's these 4 days of trimming every day in a row that sets up people for success for when they go home. And also the combination of topics that we teach are really important and are really crucial, and they are what makes this work. So if you're on the fence about this, just come and see us, come and join our clinic, and you will not regret it. And because it's also in such a beautiful location, you can't go wrong.